Welcome back to Melita's Delicacies. Friends, today I have yet another delicious recipe, and that is the squids in Recheado Masala, or you can call it Squids Masala. It is so delicious and irresistible. I'm sure all of you will also like this recipe. It's a favorite recipe in our family. So let's get started. And if you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Now here I have got one big squid. It is about 1.4 kg and you can see yourself how big it is. When I saw this squid in the market, I was really fascinated by it and I said I must try one recipe. And I thought, why not share it with others too? So the first thing I have done is I have cleaned the squid well, given a good thorough wash, cut off its wing and then cut into smaller pieces. Now how many pieces, how big, small is totally a personal preference, but I am cutting here into ½ inch broad and about 3 inches in length. I will cut the pieces. Once the pieces are cut, then give it a nice good wash. You can see how big the eye of this squid was. Now in the mouth there is the inside part, the thick part of it, which is called the beak of the squid. You need to remove and discard it because it is inedible. Cut that into smaller pieces as well. Now wash this thoroughly well and then season it with 1 teaspoon of salt and keep it aside for about 10 to 15 minutes so that it gets well marinated. Until then, let's prepare the masala for the squids. The very few ingredients that go into this masala, here I have taken 1 teaspoon of peppercorns, 1 inch of cinnamon roll, 5 cloves, a small ball of tamarind, few cloves of garlic I have taken peeled. If yours are bigger ones, then you use about 5 to 7. 1 inch of ginger, 10 Kashmiri chilies, ½ teaspoon of turmeric powder, ½ teaspoon of cumin seeds, and to bring all the flavors together, I'm using 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now let's grind this into a fine smooth paste with vinegar. Now into a wok, add about 2 tablespoons of oil. Let it nicely get heated. Now add the marinated squids. There's no need to wash the squid after they are marinated, as I had used only 1 teaspoon of salt and that is enough for it. But if you add more salt, then ensure that you wash the squids before adding into the wok. Now give these squids a good mix. At this stage, the flame is on high. As you start mixing this, the heat will make the squid pieces release their juices. Lower the flame to medium, cover and cook it for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you can see that it has released a lot of its juices and they are getting cooked in its own juices. So after about 8 minutes, they are cooked fairly well now. Turn off the flame. You can transfer it into a bowl and use the same wok, but I am using another wok now. Into this wok, add about 4 tablespoons of oil. And once the oil is well heated, add about a handful of curry leaves. Keep your flame on low at this point, as the curry leaves make the oil splatter. Now add 2 large onions sliced in length and saute them till they are nice and translucent. Once the onions turn translucent, add 2 large tomatoes roughly chopped, and saute them till they turn nice and soft. To quicken the process, you may add a pinch of salt over them. Once the tomatoes are nice and soft together with the onions, add the ground masala and saute in the masala in the oil along with the onions and tomatoes till the masala start to release the oil. This will make your dish very flavorful. Now it has already started to release the oil. Now I will adjust the consistency using about 1/4 cup of water and give it a nice good stir. You may add the water of the masala from your jar as well. Give it a nice good stir so that they all get combined well, and bring it to a boil. Once it starts boiling, add your boiled squids along with its juices. Give a good stir so that everything gets well incorporated. Cover and cook for about 5 minutes so that the squids absorb in the flavors of the masala. My squids have been simmering for 3 minutes with the masala and it has become fairly thick now. I will turn off the gas now and let it cool. As it cools down, the masala will thicken up more. I would advise not to make it very runny, as if it is thick like a sauce, it tastes super delicious. And here my delicious squids in Recheado Masala are ready to be relished. Can be eaten with bread, poi, bakri, chapati or rice or even sannas. Do try this recipe and don't forget to leave your feedback in my comments section. Thank you for watching. See you next week with yet another interesting and exciting recipe. God bless you.